Welcome you all to the personal machine learning. This is the continuation of the part optimization introduction, and now we will discuss about the different types of optimization problem. Now, so there are different categorization. So based on the different parameters which we are using. So here, so the optimization which can be classified based on that existence of the constraint. So here the first category, here optimization can be categorized based on the existence of the constraint. So here the constraints which is going to be based on the equations, whether it is equal or not, or whether it is equality or inequality. And the second one is that based on the nature of equations involved. The third categorization, which will be based on the permissible values of the decision variables, whatever the input variables which we are going to use, and then output value which we are going to use, and what are the permissible values so which will be passed to that variables. The third and the fourth one, which will be based on that the number of objective functions which we are going to use. When we talk about the objective functions through which we are trying to find out the output, right? Now here, so first we will discuss about the first method, the first type based on that out of four values. So based on that existence of the constraints. So here, when you talk about the unconstrained optimization problem, so that is based on the constraint. The first one is that unconstrained. When you talk about unconstrained, so there is no restriction, there is no constraints. So we can, there is no limit for finding or selecting the values. There is no specific boundary. After that, or the objective function, whether it could be the maximum or minimum, and then input value which will range from 1 to n. Right? So here when we talk about this objective function which is x of I to x of n, we can select any one of the random values, so that will be fit into this optimization function to find out are the maximum or minimum values. The second categorization which we are talking about under the existence of constraints, that is based on the constraint optimization problem. In that, so that solution which will be identified based on that one or more than one constraint. So based on that the few constraints we are trying to find out the optimal solutions. Again for that, again the objective function or the output function which will be, we are trying to find out the minimum or maximum for the given x of I, f I mean f of x of I to x of I until x of n. N is the maximum number of elements which is subject to where the constraint which is going to be equal. So g I, which is the representations of equality constraints, and g of xi to xn which is equal to 0. So this is equally constraints where equality constraints where the equation which is going to be equal, and for all I which are epsilon 1 to p, where p are the variables which may vary from 1 to n. And the second one is that which is inequality constraints, whatever the objective function which we are going to use, and so that may be greater than or less than 0. So this type of equation which we are calling as the inequality constraints, again for all j which are vary from 1 to m. Again m is the maximum number of elements. So there are the two optimization which is based on the constraints. The first one is that unconstrained optimization problem, where there is no constraint. The second category which is constrained optimization problem, where we will be dealing about two types of equations. One is equality constraints, and the second one is that inequality constraints. The second category or second type of optimization which is based on the nature of equation which is involved. So when we are talking about the what type of equation which we are using to find out the optimal solution for the given problem, which will be classified based on that the linearly programmed problem. When we talk about that linear program, early in the previous section we were discussing about the linear equation and then nonlinear equations. When we talk about the linear equation or the linear programming problem, in which we'll have the equation in terms of where we will find out the solution, uh, the optimal value might be the linearly increasing or decreasing, where we will get a slope like this. So here this the value which may linearly increase or decrease. So here any objective function which uses the linear objective function of the linear constraint, so here subject to So this is minimize our C power C transpose x, so which is subject to A of x which is less than or equal to b, where x is greater than or equal to b. So this type of equation which will comes under the linear equations, right, where if the values input value increases, again maybe the output may increase or decrease linearly. And the second one is that the quadratic problem, where whatever the equation we are going to use for finding the solution, so which will have in terms of quadratic equation. So here this is a minimum function where we have the two variables function f of x comma y, and so this is an example now for the quadratic function ax square plus bxy plus cy square. Out of that, the x which has the two values which is x comma y, and then a which has the two values which is a and then a and then b square, here b square again c again. So this is another matrix a value, and then f of x which will be calculated using that x transpose and then a multiplied by a. So using this formula, so we can able to find out the optimal solution. So here, so this is another example or example for the equation with the constraint, it is becomes quadratically constrained quadratic programming problem. The third one, the third type category, which is a non-linear programming problem, in which, and so this value may not be linear increase or decrease. The output value, so which may randomly increase or decreases, that may forms a curve or zigzag line like this. So here this may form a curve like this. So this type of things are equation which will be called as a non-linear equations. And when we have this non-linear equation, so here this can be f of x can be multiplication of x1 x2 x3 are subject to 2x1 plus 4x2 x3 which should be less than or equal to 10. Again x1 x2 x3 which is less than or equal to 7 for all x of I which is greater than 0 or all I which is equal to 1 to 3. So here, so these are the three types of classifications or optimization problem based on that nature of the equations. The first one will have a linear programming equation, and then quadratic equation, and then non-linear programming equation. So these are the three types based on that nature of the equations involved. The third category, third type of optimization problem which we are going to deal about, the based on the objective function which we are going to use, right? So here we are talking about the objective functions. When we talk about the objective functions, single objective functions, when you talk about the single objective functions, problem in which there is only one single objective function. So here we are going to have only one objective functions. That objective function can be utilized whether it could be maximize the output or minimize the errors. So here the objective function could be a minimum or maximum, which is based on the f of x2, f of xi to xn, and so here, so this is could be the equality and then inequality whatever it may be, and we have only one function which is f of x, right? So here we are going to have only one objective function. Now the second classification under this type of objective function which we are using is that multi-objective functions. So this is a case in which there is more than one objective functions for xi need to be minimized or maximized. So here we may expect that the multiple output functions or multiple objective function which can be simplified or which can be found out the maximum or minimum value using the single equation which is f of x1 x2 till xn. So this type of equations which will comes under the multiple objective function equation. So based on that, the number of objective function which is used to find the optimal solution. So there are two categories. The first one is the single objective function where we have only one objective function. The second category is the multi-objective functions where more than one objective functions where we need to find out the minimum or the maximum value. Thank you.